Previously on the Bacon Nation.
While we're sitting here, let me show you at least one of the quirks of one of my magazines. I have it conveniently marked as the one with one round left in it. Let me load actually some fresh rounds in it. Let's see what happens. This magazine has been consistently doing that. Gotta make sure Frederick gets his biscuits in before the hands get dirty. All right, let's get started here. You may remember this magazine. We showed it a couple weeks ago. It is the one that doesn't do the hold open on empty. Well, it doesn't even get empty. It's the one that doesn't strip off the last round. And I mentioned that we're going to try to clean it and see if we can get it working. All right, so let's try to take it apart first. I'm going to use, hopefully this works, my Swiss Army knife. Okay, hold on, watch it, watch. Okay, that was, didn't even try to go flying off on us. Okay, so there's this little plasticky bit. Hopefully that showed on the camera. And I think the spring was in the right way, from what I can tell. And it only comes out to the left, if I remember right. That's the load assist button. And I didn't notice until reading the manual in detail is on one side, it's actually a little smaller than the other. Okay. And then we have this part. So, show this on the camera. Definitely a little dirty. What I should do is I should get one that works and we can compare this bit. Hold on a minute. Be right back. Well, after these messages, I'll be right back. Working magazine. There we go. Now, right off the bat, I don't know if you can see this. What we'll call problem part, or from problem mag, definitely dirtier. Maybe this is just one that I used more. And it looks like there might be a little bit of a rough spot in there. So we'll get that cleaned up. And let's see. Nothing is standing out on the springs. And nothing standing out on the plasticky bits. Okay, other than one looking dirtier than the other. Nothing stands out. So let me get these cleaned up. Then we'll restart the cameras and put them back together. All right, hopefully this shows up on overhead cam that's now actually running. There is one part about reassembly that's slightly tricky, and that is getting the load assist button back in the magazine follower. Okay, so you put the follower in. And right down here at the bottom where this little square is, and you're going to do the short side, because this button has a long side and a short side. Short side, you're going to drop in, and you want to orient it that way, okay? But short side dropped in. So like so. What? Tricky to do on camera. Like so. And now you should be able to, so you can tell that it is in the right way. And we'll put our spring in. And you want the opening, the top, that towards the front of the magazine, and on the bottom towards the back of the magazine. Like so. Right, make sure we got that in the right way. Giggity. Boom. Floor plate. Like so. And voila. And just so we can keep track of which one started as the problem magazine, I'm going to put a little bit of blue tape on here, just on the bottom, so I can keep track. Like so. That'll do. Boom. Now I can keep track of which one started as the broken one. And we test this one at the range. We're going to start with what we'll call problem mag. Is it fixed? We happen to be testing with our MMP22X today. This is a multi-purpose video. While you won't see it, I'm using this ammo to zero the optic for a future video. So you're going to see the target, ignore the results. I have not zeroed this optic. I've eyeballed it. Here we're about to find out how close the eyeball is. Okay, at 10 yards, or 7 yards, it's a good 5-inch flow. But, oh, magazine emptied, locked open on empty. There's the problem mag. Boom, let's try the good mag. Boom. Okay. I made a slight adjustment up, hopefully with the tool. Let's find out. Locked open on empty. And emptied the mag. That was, quote, problem mag. Here we go. Let's just finish off this box with what was problem mag. All right, here we go. Okay. I'm calling it fixed. Jackpot. You need a couple, eh, Frederick? Play chomp, play chewy chomp. Okay, one more while we wait. Okay. Fred's hoping for a pup cup, but he'll have to settle for a French fry and some Cheetos. You know him. Got that big booty. You'll eat a custard booty, Frederick.
Oh, you beg to differ, huh?